Today, I'm using AI to control Bronny's NBA career. Here's the prompt I came up with. I'm using AI to control the career of Bronny James in NBA 2K26. What I want you to do is give Bronny upgrades or downgrades to his attributes and badges. Change up his career by having him leave his team, or have his team make big moves to adjust the roster. I'll ask you for one thing to help or hurt his career at the start of every season. What is the first change you're making? Let's go on ahead and submit that prompt. Running with Google Gemini today. I got the premium version free trial, so I got to take full advantage here. First thing it says is, all right, I'm taking control of the simulation. Based on the current landscape, this first move is a blunt one. It's designed to hurt in the short term, but help in the long term. Yeah, the narrative around Bronny is he's struggling badly, barely seeing the floor. For the Lakers team that is stacked with his father, Luka. Why do they always mention DeAndre Ayton and Austin Reeves? DeAndre Ayton's a cool player, but stacked and DeAndre Ayton in the same sense? I don't know about that. But we're getting him out of Bron's shadow through a shadow trade. I'm forcing a trade. The Lakers front office is in win now mode and sees Bronny as a non-contributor. They need to clear a roster spot for a veteran ring chaser. We're trading Bronny to the Utah Jazz for a top 55 second round pick. A top 55 protected second round pick. So basically trading him for nothing. In 2K, you can't protect second round picks, so we'll just do a regular second. Regardless, it's not going to affect too much. But they want to send Bronny to Utah. This move immediately triggers the following changes. His morale's going to be down. I don't know if there's a way to force his morale to be bad. We'll see if there's something we can do about that. He's devastated, but his potential's gonna be upgraded, and he'll get a new bronze badge, Workhorse. He's no longer a celebrity. Well, he'd still be a celebrity. He's a project. We're investing in his long-term stock by giving him a higher potential ceiling, but only if he puts in the work. And Workhorse will help him grind. They say he'll get 25 plus minutes a night, so we'll make sure to do that. And then once Bronny's rookie season, or not rookie season, last year he barely played though, second season with the Utah Jazz is wrapped up, we'll give a full update on how Bronny did, his progression, everything, and go from there. I'm gonna make sure to keep the AI in the loop throughout this video. So yeah, we're sending Bronny to Utah. Do you believe it? Do the Jazz have an open roster spot for James Jr.? They don't. Okay, we're gonna have to force this a little bit then. I'm sorry, Svi Mikhailuk. And there you go, a second round pick for Bronny James. Welcome to Utah. Now, as far as the potential upgrade goes, Bronny already has solid potential, so a B isn't really going to boost him up or anything. But that Workhorse badge, I will make sure to throw that to him. I believe that's a personality badge, right? Work ethic, bronze. There you go. That doesn't boost up his overall or anything. And already he's going to be in a starting role. So the Jazz see his potential. I did not force this here. They want to throw Bronny into the starting lineup. This is going to be a huge opportunity for James Jr. You know what? I was kind of questioning it. Why are we going to send Bronny to a trash Jazz team? But I figured the AI, if we're doing bad for years on end and Bronny's a good player, it'll do something to get Bronny out of here. This is just a developmental stop for Bronny, a stop where he can work on his game. So I really like this idea. I also like the idea of you subscribing to the channel. We're on the road to 300K, trying to hit it before 2026. I know it's possible with your all support. Is this an 0-82 challenge? We finally got a dub. We're about 15 games in, 14 games. We just faced the Lakers, got smacked by them, but Bronny was our leading scorer. He's getting his shots up, 8 of 21 in this game. He's averaging 17. Now he's doing it on terrible efficiency. 36 from the field, 27 from 3. But in LA, he would not be able to do this. The Lakers are trying to win games. If he was missing all those shots, he's just not playing. But Utah is going to be patient with him. We were quite literally one of the worst teams in NBA history, going 14-68. Shea won MVP, averaging 37 points per game. Bronny All-NBA? No? Oh, man. I accidentally had injuries on year one, so Bronny did miss a few games. Those will be off moving forward, though. Ultimately, showing up in 68 games where he averaged 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. The efficiency went up a little bit to 39 from the field. It was still terrible, but he was the second leading scorer here in Utah. So now we're going to go on over to player progression. We'll see what overall Bronny's at nowadays. Then we'll give Gemini the full rundown, show the stats, the team record, everything, and see what's next for Bronny's NBA career. So Bronny James, the Jazz let him go? And they drafted Darren Peterson. Wow, congratulations to them. But Bronny has been let go of. Where's he at? Utah had, I think, a team option, or maybe they already had to pay him this offseason. I'm not sure. Bronny is sitting in free agency. There's Bryce in free agency as well. Bron, make the call. So yeah, let's fill in AI on everything that happened. That's crazy. Nobody wants my guy Bronny. So I explained to Google Gemini, hey, this is what's going down. Bronny's jobless. What do we do here? His efficiency was so bad, bro. He's shooting like Clay the Stallion. I see why nobody wanted to sign him. Here's the AI's next move. Seeing these stats, the narrative is clear. He put up 18 points, but on horrific shooting splits. He was the definition of a chucker on a bad team. GM see him as a high usage, low efficiency player. Jeez, this is like the Kwame Brown Stephen A rant. He doesn't have a post move he can put to memory. The 75 overall is fooling him, but it's not fooling the league. He's an unrestricted free agent because nobody... Stephen A. Smith's gotta made this AI, bro. This is the only person who hates on Bronny this much. Thinks he's a star, but plays like a black hole. Season 2, the rock bottom contracts. The season is about to begin. The phone is silent. The GMs have spoken. They don't value his game. He has to face the ultimate humility to get back into the league. Bronny James will sign a two-way contract with the Spurs. They're gonna put him in the G League? And they want me to turn down Bronny's shot tendency and his usage, okay? Financial security also goes down. But he gets an upgrade here too. And they don't want him to be developed as a scorer for now. He wants to be a role player on the Spurs. All right, this is crazy. This is a storyline though. AI's kind of cooking. So they told me to turn down his financial security by 60. That would make it a 0. I guess he's just relying on the Bron NBA checks. Fair enough. And now we'll negotiate a contract here with the Spurs. He wants too much money. All right, we'll give him this $9 million just so he can get signed and go to San Antonio. This will be a 1-year situation. And I did bump up Bronny's shot tendency for the sake of this video. So now I guess we're going to drop that down by 20. And we will be assigning Bronny to the G League. We'll see if he can work his way back up. Now, he does have some upgrades that will help him get his way up here. We've got defensive IQ improving. So I guess that would probably be under help defense IQ or something like that. Mental, yeah, defense IQ. We'll boost that by 10. Passing IQ, I guess that'd be under pass vision. So we will put that up to a 58. And we're going to give him Dimer. So they want him to be more of a passer. Dimer will go on bronze. And then workhorse or work ethic, they call it now, will go on silver. And those are the upgrades that Bronny will be getting this year. Still keeping him at a 75. And we are going to... Can I assign him to the G League? How do I do that? Maybe I have to wait till the season starts. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But man, it's got to be a humbling experience to go from a starter in the NBA, even if it is on a bad team like the Utah Jazz, putting up all these points, to now you're on the San Antonio Spurs and you're struggling. It won't let me send Bronny to the G League. So what I'm going to do is just have him chill on the bench and see if he can earn his way into a role. I feel like that's similar. We'll see what he can do. This is a competitive Spurs team. We're on a 1-year contract, so we got something to prove this year for sure. As far as team success, it was a complete 180 here in San Antonio. We were actually winning basketball games. We end up with a 55-27 record. Wembanyama is your most valuable player. As for Bronny James, he was not starting, and he did not play a single minute this year. The humbling of Bronny James. He went from 30 minutes a night to nothing in San Antonio. We'll see as the Spurs lose in the second round. Bronny could have potentially got a Mickey Mouse ring. No such luck. But now we're going to go into free agency and see if Bronny at the very least can organically get another job. Nothing so far. He is once again chilling in free agency, but he has progressed up to an 81. You know what? I think if I simulate the rest of the offseason, somebody will sign him, right? Like, if we go to the start of the year, somebody had to have picked him up. Okay, he did get picked up. And Bronny is going to, oh gosh, the career might be over. The Sacramento Kings. And this is really a Kings move when you think about it. Bronny James, who just didn't play at all in San Antonio, is going to get a 4-year, $90 million contract from genuinely one of the worst teams I've seen. All right, let's see what AI's got to say about this. I feel like the AI is going to be shocked. Went ahead and broke it down to the AI. Bronny didn't get any minutes, but he progressed, signed with the Kings. Sacramento's roster's trash, though. I literally said that because, I mean, look at the team. Our best players in 81. Well, we got a three-way tie, a mid-off, 381s, Levine, Sabonis, and Bronny. Like, come on, dude. The only silver lining in this situation is Bronny is going to get to actually play. This is a crucial turning point. That 81 overall isn't based on NBA production. It's based on speculative potential. The Kings paid $91 million for a theory. Wouldn't be their worst move. Now he's on a win-now roster. What you mean? This lineup is a potential disaster. There's only one basketball. No, it's a disaster because of the basketball players on the team. Bronny is no longer an underdog project. Yo, AI hates Bronny. I'm sorry, Bronny. He is the high-priced, unproven acquisition. The media narrative is he's an empty 81 who got overpaid based on his name. That's not ridiculous to say, actually. The pressure is immense, not just to play well, but to fit in and win. See, you got to fit in, not fit out. If you know, you know. The AI is intervening 15 games into the season. What you mean? How you know the Kings are 5-10? We're forcing Bronny to the bench? Okay. See, I can't really do the morale stuff, but we're going to have him be a 6th man this year because that's what the AI wants. And he's going to get some badges. He wants to win 6th man of the year or his contract will be viewed as one of the worst in the NBA. This storyline's kind of fire. Like I said, I can't really do like the morale downgrade stuff. I don't really know of a way to do that. But besides that, like the story, oh, we're going to go to the Spurs, try and prove ourselves. That didn't work. Now we're in Sacramento and it's an empty situation. Bronny has to be a bench player to prove himself. This is really cool, man. I would love to do this for other players. Like, if this does well, I'm definitely down to do it for another player. Maybe like Cooper Flag seems like a logical next player to do, you know, young guy in this league. So Bronny's going to be off the bench, and it seems like they kind of want him to play as a point guard. So I'm going to put him at the PG because they want him to have silver dimer, gold floor general, like all this stuff. So they want him to be that facilitator off the bench. So as far as playmaking goes, we'll do dimer on silver, floor general. Oh, is floor general vaulted? Did they get rid of that? I think there's a different name for it. It's the versatile visionary, I think. Floor general used to be a badge. It's just AI, you know, might not be updated on all that stuff. Workhorse or work ethic will go to gold. And AI is retooling him. Oh, Bronny actually is disgruntled a little bit. You see how his ratings -1? He's probably mad he's in a bench role. So that worked out too. AI really knows ball. Now, I'd be shocked if the Kings actually were 5-10 after 15 games. I'd expect us to be like maybe 1-14. That first win we got game 1 might be our only win of the year. I don't know. But hey, I hope they prove me wrong. Oh, we're not bad. Maybe this is the role Bronny needs. We're 10-9 right now. How's Bronny? You know what? I won't even take a peek at Bronny's stats. As curious as I am, I'm not going to take a peek. I'm going to wait until we get to the end of the year. Then we'll see what's up. Okay, later on in the season, the Kings went back to being the Kings. Victor Wembanyama was the MVP. We were trash. Wait, did Bronny win 6th man of the year? I went through it so fast. I don't even ever think to check about that. Bronny's overjoyed. He averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. I love it, Junior. Good stuff. Did he win? No, he didn't win 6th man of the year, but I would say this doesn't make you an empty stats type of guy. Well, I mean, the team was still trash, but our efficiency was a lot better. We got better this year, Bronny. I'm proud of you, man. Hopefully next year you can be a starting PG. We'll really get back to it as the Mavs win the championship. Player progression. Bronny should continue to improve. We got Luka! We got Luka! This sorry franchise finally did something right. This sorry franchise. Ooh, This sorry franchise finally did something right. I'm gonna put Bronny at the 2 because, you know, we have Luka. He's the real PG. Oh my. Dariq Whitehead, you're going to the 3 just so our lineup's optimized. I'm gonna tell Gemini about the news. Oh my goodness. We got one of the members of the Lakers' Big Four. If only we could have got DeAndre Ayton. Okay, so I told Gemini what's going on. This season was a success. Bronny didn't win 6th Man of the Year, but his stats were good and progressed to an 89 overall. That might have been bad grammar. I should have said, and he progressed. Anyway, college dropout. Over the offseason, the Kings made a crazy move. They got Luka. Can you believe it? This sorry franchise got Luka. Should have capitalized the L. What's next? All right, let's see. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to press that. Let's click this. I'm really curious what plot twist we're going to get thrown for here. I didn't even tell him how many games the Kings won, but I'm sure it knew that the Kings were trash anyway, so. Oh, wait, did it? Wait, why did it give me the same thing next? It gave me the same thing again. Hold on, let me try this again. Wait, did it get the screenshots? AI always bugs out, bro. Hold on. There we go. This is a legacy-defining moment. The narrative is no longer, can Bronny be a good player? Yeah, because he is a good player, you know what I mean? He is an 89 overall. He is objectively good. The new narrative is, can a team win a championship with Bronny James? The Kings acquiring Luka Doncic is the ultimate test. You have Luka, an MVP with a 40% usage rate, and Bronny, an 89 overall guard who just proved he can run an offense. This cannot work as is. What? The next move is about sacrifice. Don't tell me we're getting traded or something. Bronny's career path just changed. He's the co-star. Adapt or get out. Okay. Bronny has a new identity. He's the starting 2 guard against Luka, or next to Luka. Yeah. The media is questioning how 2 ball dominant guards can share one court. They can't. Bronny is no longer a primary or secondary player. He's going to be a catch and shoot specialist. Luka's the offense. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll make sure that our system is play through star and stuff. Wait, we're downgrading him? Oh! They're turning Bronny into Robert Covington. Get in the corner, shoot threes. Man, this team is sad. We need a second score. Oh no, they're turning him into Robert Covington. We got to turn down his usage. Oh no, this is not good. Catch and shoot Bronny in the building. Okay, so Bronny's getting some downgrades. They kind of just want him to be used less within the offense. This AI is such a hater, bro. So we go to playmaking, and they want floor general down to... Oh, they want it removed. They want Dimer gone as well. Ball handle down 10, so we just can't dribble anymore. This is insane word. So that'll be under offense, probably. Yeah, ball handle. It was a smooth 92. Now it's only going to be an 82. And then they want me to turn down his usage. So that'll be a shot tendency. It's already low, dude. They want it minus 30. I'm not trying to ruin this dude's career. So we're going to turn it down. Because I don't know what they mean by usage. If they mean, I think a 75 shot tendency is fine. That's not going to be him taking a ton of shots. Sometimes you got to call audibles with the AI because it doesn't even know what it's doing half the time, okay? But we do get some upgrades. It was shooting badges and stuff. That's why I was saying they were trying to turn him into Robert Covington, just a catch and shoot guy. So catch and shoot will be on Hall of Fame. Oh, they call it set shot specialist now. I don't like that. Bring back Hall of Fame catch and shoot, bro. That sounded way tougher. Corner specialist. Is corner specialist not a badge anymore? No way corner specialist got vaulted. We'll give him another shooting badge on gold just to, you know, kind of help him out. We'll do slippery off ball because they want to make him an off ball threat. And then they say to make challenger gold. It was already silver, so that doesn't help too much. And then we got 3-point rating +8. That's a smooth upgrade. 93 tray ball is really good. But yeah, with Bronny having a 75 shot tendency, he'll stay up out the way of Luka. Luka will be our main guy. We'll make sure the systems play through star. But bro, I think Bronny's got the potential to be better than Luka Doncic if he's already an 89 overall. You know what I mean? So maybe we should embrace that here rather than saying, oh yeah, let's just hate on Bronny. Hey Bronny, in real life, in this simulation, regardless of what it is, I'm rooting for you. So play through star is going to be the system here. And I think we should be able to make the playoffs and actually do something with Bronny and Luka. Let's get it. Cooper Flagg is your most valuable player. 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists for Cooper the Hooper. Luka Doncic made All-NBA first, 28, 8, and 9. So the strategy of, hey, let Luka cook. He did cook. Now here's the problem. We were only the 10 seed in the play-in tournament. Bronny James, 20 points a night, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He was really good. But can we get out the play in here? We make the playoffs! Yeah! Okay, so we ended up beating The Rockets, Bronny had 25. Then we beat the Grizz. Who is T. Smith? Tyler Smith had 30. Bronny had 14. Okay, so our first round opponent will be the Mavericks. Oh, no. Not the Mavericks. They just won 71 games. We won 32. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we lose. Yeah, they're about to sweep us. We got a game! 45 from Luka, 18 from Bronny. He averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in this series so far. But we lose in 5. Hey, at least we made the playoffs. I'll get full screenshots breakdown of how we did in the regular season, the playoff stats, everything. Cam Whitmore just won a conference MVP. That is insane. Let's see what but I'm gonna edit that out. Let's see what Bronny progresses up to. Oh, he's better than Luka now. The real superstar. Bronny James up to a 95. Bro, they got me writing whole paragraphs and stuff. I explained everything that went down, gave all the statistics, showed Bronny's incredible progression, and it just didn't work. What's up with this? I've been having to send it twice. This is a fascinating outcome. My AI move last season to make him a 3-and-D specialist. No, it wasn't a success. You tried to turn him into Robert Covington. This was that. No, this was not you. This was not you. Look at those playoff stats, but the team was a catastrophic failure. You can't have 295 overalls and only win 32 games. That's facts. This is a broken roster. Yep, it's true. Maybe we can trade the beam for a superstar. The experiment failed. Bronny's efficiency was wasted. Now he's at 95. He's no longer the project, the sidekick, or the sixth man. He is the man. That's tough. And the man is not going to waste his prime on a 32-win team. Bronny has evolved. He has done everything asked of him. This is a crazy 180. You were just saying he could barely play basketball 2 years ago. He sacrificed his game to fit with Luka, and the franchise failed to build a team around them. Now he's at 95 overall. He's taking control. The AI is forcing an ultimatum. Bronny's agent has informed the Kings front office he will not sign an extension. He will not sign an extension to stay in Sacramento. He wants to win. This forces the Kings to make a choice. They cannot move forward with this broken roster. What you mean? We're trading Luka? No! Oh my gosh. The Luka Ball experiment is over. It didn't produce wins. The only way to build a real contender is to trade one superstar for a massive haul of assets and depth they desperately need. Bronny is younger on a better contract, but we could have both. Okay, so teammate chemistry. Oh, so we're okay. Whoa. So catch and shoot's going to Hall of Fame, or going down to gold from Hall of Fame. Corner specialist is going down because we don't want to be a catch and shoot guy. Dimer's going up. Floor general's going up. Ball handle's going up. He's got alpha dog, and I'm going to up his shot tendency now so that way he can be the guy. I said he should have been the guy last year, but you know what? AI came around and we're trading Luka. It told me to tell him about the trade, or the trade return for Luka, so we'll go ahead and do that once we find a deal. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Bro, I better cook up the Luka trade of doom. Before I do that, though, we got some badges to change here for Bronny James. First of all, catch and shoot is going to go down to gold. So set shot specialist, there you go. And then corner specialist, I think we were just calling that slippery off ball for the sake of this. And then playmaking is what's about to go up. Dimer's Hall of Fame. It wasn't even equipped. Floor general. So that's versatile, visionary, I think. Hall of Fame. Ball handle is going to go +10. So we're back. We can handle the ball again. That's going to be a 98. And then the final thing was like a personality badge. They want him to have alpha dog. Is that a thing anymore? It is. Equipped. There we go. Bronny, the alpha dog. And he's now up to a 96 with those upgrades. And it's time to trade the Don, Luka Doncic. We can get the other Don, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Cat and Brunson, J-Max a 92, Hugo, Hallie. Man, I don't know. The Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson trade isn't bad. I'm going to boost up Bronny's shot tendency here, so that way he's shooting the ball a lot. And I think what we're going to do is wait till the deadline to move Luka, and then I'll tap in with the AI, say, hey, I moved Luka at the deadline. We made it Bronny's team, and go from there. Because I want to make sure if we are trading a player like Luka, we're not getting an Anthony Davis and Max Christie type return. Shout out Nico Harrison. All right. Oh my goodness, man. We are 32-15. The Don and Bronny duo is working out beautifully. I'll show y'all the stats that Bronny's putting up after the season, because I want to give it a full year and really see what we got going on. But I'm going to throw Luka in the trade finder. We can get Hallie and Jarris Walker. What if I do it without the pick? Nothing. So that's really our only option. And honestly, I really like it. I think Bronny and Hallie, and then you get Jarris Walker too. Dang, Zach LaVine is worse. I'm gonna do this. I mean, what other choice do I have? It's our only offer on the table. Let me take a screenshot of this trade so that the AI knows what's going on. And there we go. Tyrese Halliburton is on the team, and we got Jarris Walker on the wing. This should only enhance us and make us better. At least I'm hoping. I had to trade Luka though, regardless. Okay, so I went ahead and said, here was the return for the Don. The Don is such a tough nickname. Y'all could really call me the Dan. Woo! Yeah, that's kind of tough, isn't it? No, it isn't, Danny. All right, I'll edit it out. My bad. Yo, people literally will come in my comment section and be like, Danny, you don't edit the videos. Because every time you say you're going to edit it out, you don't edit it out. Bro, I'm trolling. But anyway, here's the analysis on the trade. This is a franchise-altering trade. The Kings didn't just get depth. They swapped one superstar for another, and in the process, created the most dynamic and selfless backcourt in the entire NBA. My last move was to make Bronny the lone alpha dog, the Hall of Fame floor general. That is now redundant. Tyrese Halliburton is a pass-first 92 overall point guard. The Luka ball problem was 2 high-usage scorers. Oh, they're already making changes here. Okay, so I'll make these changes in the offseason. Bronny and Tyrese's team, they're co-stars. All right, I'll do these changes in the offseason, but we already gave Bronny his upgrades and downgrades. So for now, we're keeping it this way until next year. I think that that's fair. Actually, not, because then the AI is going to be thrown off and not really know what's going on. So I'll go on ahead and do those changes. But first, I got to show y'all how the season went. Then we'll get some playoff upgrades. Victor Wembanyama is your MVP. Kirk Duncan, Rookie of the Year. Joksimovic, my guy, Clutch Player of the Year. The Mavs won 70. Bronny was all NBA first team. 32, 9, and 8 for Bronny. That is insane, dude. What a year from James Jr. We're the 2 seed. Halliburton averaged 24 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists. And now let me go on ahead and do all those upgrades for Bronny before we get to the playoffs, because we should be even better. Okay, so I did tell the AI, hey, we made this move mid-season. They're calling this a mid-season retool and all this stuff, right? I just want to make sure the timeline's accurate. So maybe the badges that... Wait, did it change from here to there? Oh, no, it's still all the same. Okay, cool. So we got a double upgrade and downgrade in the same season, which we haven't seen. This is cool. So they're telling Bronny to pass the ball less. We're removing some of these playmaking badges, and then we're giving him more shooting stuff. So they want him to be more selfish. Okay, so let's remove Hall of Fame Dimer and versatile visionary. But, shout out Kyle Lowry, the shooting badges are going up here. First of all, they're giving him defense too. Glove is going to Hall of Fame. Clutch shooter is going to Hall of Fame. Where is that? That might be a personality badge. No, it might not be in here. That used to be a badge though. You know what? Instead, I'll give him limitless range. Why not? And then catch and shoots back to Hall of Fame. And they want me to upgrade his off-ball movement. So I guess for that, we'll just boost up the slippery off-ball a little bit. And they're telling him to pass less. They said turn down his playmaking tendency by 20. There's one that's like dish to open man, so we can probably turn that down. Yep, dish to open man. It was already low. Bro did not want to pass, but we're dropping this by 20 more. And now we are ready for the NBA playoffs. Let's get it, man. This is the first time Bronny's had a real opportunity. 2 seed. He's the best player on his team. This is going to be a prove-it moment for Bronny. Hopefully, we can see him in a game. I know we haven't gotten that chance just yet as we're down 1-0. 2-0. Come on, man. Come on. What? We're down 3-0 to the Rockets, who are led by the Goon, who's an 88. Are we going to get a game? We got 1. Come on, man. Come back. We got 2. Come on, Bronny. Your pops made a 3-1 comeback. How about you make a 3-0? So far, Junior's averaging 34, 9, and 4 in these playoffs. Game 6. Let's get it. There you go, Bronny. Yeah, Bronny. Game 7, he had 58. Bronny had 58 in Game 6 with 13 rebounds and 4 assists. We're going 7. Bronny, close it. Close it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It might be over with. It might be Bronny's league now. 30 and 11. 3-0 comeback. Who's next? It's Bronny versus Wemby in the second round. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we lose. We win Game 3. Come on, give us Game 4. Tie up this series, Bronny. It's taken us all the way till the big 2030 for Bronny to have any significant opportunity in the playoffs. So this means something to me here as we win Game 5. Bronny had 34 and 13. He had 0 assists too. Yeah, that dimer's gone. We don't pass. We get buckets. That's Hallie's job to pass. Key game 5 against Wemby. Give me that too. 38 from Halliburton, only 16 and 12 from Bronny. Yeah, he went from 8 assists to 4. So those badges going away on the playmaking front definitely hurt. But he's playing a different game now. He's getting buckets. We can close it out in game 6 against Victor. It's close. Nope, Wemby's got this one. We're going 7. 30 and 11 for Bronny wasn't enough. Okay, let's go on ahead and do an 8-man rotation. Coach Elijah, we got to dial this in, man. Good start, Sacktown. Spurs try to bounce back late, but they got nothing. 34 from Bronny. Conference finals. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's Cooper the Hooper. Game 1, we lose. We lose the second. All right, we got to take the third, Bronny. I know the Mavs, 2K loves them. It's going to be tough, but we've been down before. There we go. 44 from Junior. Junior's a tough nickname, bro. Junior Smith, Bronny James Jr., Nick Smith Jr., Jabari Smith Jr. We win! 2-2. I told y'all we're not done. 32 and 10 from Bronny, 32 from Hallie. Game 5 on the way. No. Come on, Bronny. 35 from Bronny wasn't enough. I guess Coop probably hooped out. 28. Oh, that was Cam with 28. Coop had 21. Bro, Cam Whitmore's really this nice? Facing elimination, game 6. Bronny, we gotta fight. Keep this season alive. 2:54 to go. Let's hop in. I have a feeling this is gonna be a longer video, bro, because I've spent so much time talking to the AI. That's part of it. As we hop in here, I don't see Bronny. He's got 24 points. He's not fouled out. Okay, as soon as we get ball back, we'll get Junior in the game. Cam Whitmore has the ball. I see Halliburton's former teammate, Andrew Nemhard, on the Mavs. He'll shoot a 3 and miss. Ryan Nemhard, Andrew's brother, plays for the Dallas Mavericks, or at least he was in Summer League. He was low-key getting buckets, too. He was kind of like if you created an Andrew Nemhard build and ran out of VC. That's all due respect. All right, there's Halliburton. You see Bronny over there. He's got Cam Whitmore on him. Bro, Bronny looks small on an NBA court at 6'2". It's crazy. Halliburton with it. There's a screen from Junior. Bronny pops out. Halliburton down to Turner, who will lay it in. I didn't even realize Miles Turner was on this team. So Hallie and Miles back together. It seems like Miles Turner hated the Indiana Pacers, though, bro. The way he's been talking about them since he left has been crazy. D-Live on the roll. Come on, Miles. Play some defense. But, I mean, Miles wasn't trade rumors for the Pacers like every year. Halliburton with the ball, driving to the rim on Irving, swings it out. It'll go to Murray. Now it goes to Bronny. Bronny swings to Tyrese. Come on, Junior. I want you to take it yourself. Go get some buckets or something. Bronny catches in the post. He's doubled. Oh, good pass. Miles Turner, midi. Take that to the bank. Miles Turner, one of the best shooting big men in the entire association, will tie this ball game up. Kyrie Irving with the rock. He's got Halliburton on him. Kyrie driving to the rim here on Hallie. Rises up for the jumper and scores. Big shot from Kyrie. Bronny has it now for your Sacramento Kings. James gonna initiate the offense. Barrel into the rim. Layup is good. Strong finish. That looked like your pops out there, Bronny. Saw him cheesing after the bucket as well. Less than a minute and a half to go. Kyrie Irving with the rock. Irving waiting on the screen up top. There it is from Taylor Hendricks. Kyrie thought about the 3. Instead will swing to Hendricks, who has a good look. Misses. D-Live the rebound. Good foul, Jarris. Yeah, because that was going to be a layup for D-Live. And Derek Lively, his free throws aren't the best. See, he missed the first. Second one from D-Live. He got one. So the Mavericks will be up by a point with a minute to go. Ball goes into Bronny James. Yeah, Bronny really is the guy here in Sacramento. They trust him to do just about everything. Junior will get the screen from Turner. Bronny turns the corner, thought he had the lane, but he ends up swinging it to Turner. Now to go to Halliburton. Hallie wants a 3, and he'll get it. To Halliburton, one of the most clutch players in the entire association, delivers a huge 3 to put us up by 2 with just under 50 seconds to go. Kyrie has the rock now. Irving will get the screen from Taylor Hendricks. Hendricks rolls to the rim. Irving will get another screen. He wants a 3. Kyrie can't hit. Turner the rebound. It goes to Jarris Walker. Now to Bronny. Bronny to the rim. Layup. Oh! Looking like 68 overall, Bronny right there. Thought he was going to get that to drop. Mavs can tie with the 2, take the lead with the 3. 25 seconds to go. Irving gets the screen. Kyrie going to swing it out to Cam Whitmore. 10 on the shot clock. Coop will get it. Flag. The screen. Cooper down to Lively. He'll slam it home. That pick and roll, bro, I'm telling you, it is bread and butter here in this year's 2K. It's just so easy. It works every time against the CPU. That's just how it feels, at least. Miles Turner inbounding. We got a chance chance to win this game at the Horn. Bronny James, can he deliver a game winner? Bronny will get the screen from Miles Turner. The three is good! Bronny James knocks it down! And your Sacramento Kings are up by 3. Absolute cinema. Okay, now here's Taylor Hendricks inbounding. Hendricks will find Flag. Flag open for the tie. He blew it. It's over. We're going 7. Flag blew it. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Bronny had 29 and the biggest 3 of the night. Oh, man, somebody's got to make a Bronny edit off that game-winning 3. If you do, tag me on TikTok, tag me on YouTube Shorts, all right? Game 7 coming up. Bronny, we didn't just hit that game winner for nothing, right? We might have just hit that game winner for nothing. We get blown out in game 7. Halliburton had 36. Bronny had 24 and 15. Flag with 39. Dang, man. That hurts. Bronny had 8 turnovers in that game, too. Mavs win the chip. We were so close. We took a Mavs team that won 70 games to 7, as did the Hawks, so props to them. Man, what a shame. Gotta give Gemini the rundown, and we'll jump into another year. Let me simulate to progression as well, just to see where Bronny's at and all that. He's up to a 98. Beautiful. Yo, what is with these crazy one-liners from Gemini? I said we had our best season yet. I hit an exclamation point. I was just feeling excited, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, we weren't able to win the championship, losing in the conference finals. Bronny's stats were amazing, and he progressed up to a 98 in the offseason. Then I said, what's next? This is no longer about development. This is about a dynasty. Like, how are you feeling talking that way? That's tough. That's a crazy one-liner. Bronny has ascended a 98 overall, playoff run to 32. I'm saying he's become one of the most efficient high-volume scorers in NBA history. All right, it was one season, but yeah, I see what you mean. My last move worked too well. Man, gassing yourself up so much. But the team failed. You lost. A 98 overall player at the absolute peak of his powers, paired with a 92 overall pass first. I've never seen that word before. I don't know. Should not be losing in the conference finals. The problem is not the stars, it's the supporting cast. My AI intervention is no longer his coach. I'm now the general manager. Oh, Bronny doesn't need attribute changes. He needs help. The loss of the 70-win Mavs proved that the Halliburton-Bronny duo, as brilliant as it is, cannot do it alone. The offense is historic, but the roster is top-heavy and lacks a defensive identity. The move is to fix that permanently. The AI is forcing a championship or bust trade. We got to trade Keegan Murray, Jarris Walker. We're getting Evan Mobley. Okay, sure. We're downgrading Bronny's stamina. There's no more skills to add. The changes now reflect the immense pressure. That's tough. And physical toll of being the best player on the planet. His durability goes down, but we're injuries off, so that's not really a big deal. Stamina -5. We give him Hall of Fame leader, and the alpha replaces alpha dog. It's the same thing, bro. But sure, I'll do that. I've made the 6th move. What happens next? We'll find out in a second, okay? But we got to go get Evan Mobley. We're going to force this trade because this is what the AI wants. We're going to force the Keegan Murray, Jarris Walker 2 first. It's not a bad trade package. I don't know how much it'll help us, to be honest. Actually, yeah, it'll help a lot because Jarris Walker's only an 86. Okay, we got a big trade coming up here. 2 of our key pieces leaving. Hopefully, Evan Mobley's still on the Cavs. We simulated some time. Okay, yeah, he is still on the Cavs. How did the AI know? I didn't send all the rosters and everything. We'll turn on trade override in case the deal doesn't work. Because y'all know in my wheel videos, I'll do stuff where I just go get superstars and add them to my team, right? So this is nothing out the ordinary. Keegan Murray, Jarris Walker, and then we do 2 first-round picks here. Man, this is a big trade package. And yeah, it's been declined, but we forced it to go through. We'll turn off trade override now. And Evan Mobley is the newest member of the Sacramento Kings. We got a big 3, Hallie, Bronny, Mobley. And then we got to change up Junior's stamina here. So his stamina is going to go down to a 95. Hopefully it's, down 5. Right now, what is it? If you go to athleticism, stamina's a 99. It's going to go down to a 94. Hopefully he can develop that back up. And then the alpha badge and Hall of Fame leader. I don't know if there's really anything I can do with that. Some of this stuff is just the flaws of AI. You know what I mean? Oh, alpha dog. Yeah, we want that. I thought that was already equipped before. And you know what? We'll do this like media ringmaster badge. Now that he's a star, he knows like, hey, I know what to say in the media to make my team make the right moves. That's how we got Evan Mobley. He's out there moving like Bron, you know? Bron will post a Brandon Ingram highlight tape and on Monday have him traded by Tuesday. That's just how it went. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. Thought it might have been Bronny's MVP this year, but you know what? It's cool. Evan Mobley won DPOY. Shout out to E-Mob. Man, we brought him in. I'm going to screenshot this, send that to Google Gemini to show that, hey, E-Mob won DPOY. Wait, let me grab another screenshot. I don't know if the first one worked. And look at Luka on the Pacers doing his thing. Bronny James, All-NBA first. Average 35. That's my GOAT. 35, 9, and 5. He's really better than his pops. Halliburton makes All-NBA third, 26, 2, and 9. And then Mobley makes All-Defensive first. This is really a crazy big three, man. Round 1, we got Utah. Darren Peterson. Yeah, I remember them drafting him. They've also got T. Stokes. This is not a very good team. Wait, we're only the 6th seed? We only won 45? Bro, why did they make us trade for Evan Mobley? I actually thought it was a good trade. I can't lie. But now it's not looking so good. We're going 7 with Utah. All right, I wouldn't mind seeing another Bronny game winner. So let's go on ahead and hop in. What type of kicks does Bronny have on? Those look tough. Hold on. Can I get a closer look there? I mean, they must be some type of bronze. Are those the 21s? Bron's been locking in with the shoes lately. He had a couple weak ones for a while, but you know, I like bronze. I think they're cool basketball shoes. Lately, I've been rocking the New Balance basketball shoes. Really been enjoying those. We go on ahead and win. Bronny 32. Bro, because see, the problem for me was we got the Spurs up next. But let me get this yap off real quick. I got like really wide feet, right? So I was wearing size 13s, but I probably should have been wearing 12s. But I needed the extra width in my shoe. So I was wearing the 13s, but they were kind of too big, but they weren't wide enough. So New Balance makes wide foot basketball shoes. I get size 12 wide basketball shoes. It's the best feel I've ever had in a basketball shoe before. And most companies don't sell like wide foot basketball shoes. Like Nikes are really narrow, as we're 2-2 going into game 5. I forgot exactly the shoe I got, but it's like a neon green shoe. A lot of people will see it and be like when I'm in the gym, you know, hooping or whatever, people be like, oh, I like your shoes. So I guess it was a good pick, but I was really just picking them for the comfort aspect. As we lose here, 36 from Bronny isn't enough. Wemby at 32 and 20. This dude is just different. He's ISOing like a point guard. Y'all saw that against the Heat. Game 6. Trying to push this series 7, and we will. 31 from Hallie, 31 from Bronny. Game 7 coming up. We can have another battle against the Dallas Mavericks if we manage the dub here against the Spurs. Come on, bro. Bronny's on to the next. 32 and 10 from Hallie, 32 from Bronny, 28 from Mobley. Best trio in the league. They combined for 32 plus 32 is 64, plus 28 is 92. Woo! Legendary math. We got the Mavs up next. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we lose. We get a game. Come on. Let's tie this thing up. Game 4W. Need that. We're going down 3-1. We're going down 3-1. 50 for Bronny, and we still lost because nobody else decided to show up to work. That was the problem. Game 5. Oh, my goodness, man. I mean, even if we take this one, what does that mean? We still got to win multiple more, and we're going to lose this one, too. We lose in 5. Bronny 21, 33 from Coop. Mavs go to the finals. Cooper 43 points per game in the finals. Listen, Gemini, I would love if the next thing was just to delete the Mavericks from the league. That sounds good to me. I got to get to the progression to show that to Gemini as well. Hopefully Gemini doesn't start hating a bunch and downgrading Bronny more and more, because that stamina downgrade was crazy. Bronny's up to a 99. We love it, man. 99 overall Bronny, only 26. A lot of career left. Okay, so I got all the information here about the Mobley trade, Bronny hitting 99, all that good stuff. We still got all our pieces in the offseason as well, so we should be in a good spot to run it back, but you know, the AI could be like, trade Bronny to some random team. You never know. We've been to, what, Utah, and now Sacramento so far. So we haven't changed teams too much. Okay, here's what we got. This is the breaking point. You see these one-liners, these dramatic sentences? A 99 overall player, a 92 overall DPOY, a 92 pass first, I still don't know how to say that word, and a 45 and 37 record. A second straight WCF loss to the same team. That's what I'm saying, bro. We keep losing in the West Finals. My interventions have made Bronny, all right, bro. 35 PPG season, and 32 PPG playoff run are historic. This simulation is telling you he is overjoyed. I'm overriding that. This is a lie. What you mean? If he's happy, how do you know he's not happy? A 99 overall player at the absolute apex of his prime does not lose in the conference finals 2 years in a row and feel overjoyed. I'm the best player in the league. You're talking about practice? Or wait, what was it that he said? I don't. I'm the MVP. Anyway, he feels furious. He feels betrayed. What? The big three is not enough. The Mamba evolution. This is no longer... What? We're turning him into the Mamba? This is about obsession. Bronny spent the entire summer stewing over that loss to Dallas. He is no longer the laid-back kid. My goodness. He is the Mamba. So his morale is terrible. His team chemistry's trash. He's creating friction. Hall of Fame. Okay, I don't know what the Mamba tier is. I don't know if I can really do any of this. He's going to pass the ball even less. That's one thing I can change. They want the team chemistry to be trash. I don't know how I can really do that. Actually, I have an idea. All right, here we go. Talking about Bronny's not actually happy. He's devastated. Man, how do you know? All right, so what we're going to do here is Bronny's just going to turn into a scoring machine, basically. Those badges they were talking about, Mamba badge, that's not even a thing. So I might add, he's already got Alpha Dog and all that. We're going to turn down his dish to open man a bunch more so he doesn't swing the rock. And then I did have another idea too. Where's that pass tendency? There it is. We'll turn it down 10 more so he's got a 10 dish to open man tendency. He's not swinging. Bronny Porter Jr. for real. And then the other thing I was gonna do is if you go to his vitals, there might be something where like, where is it? Where would it be? Loyalty. Let's turn up play for winner so he really wants to play for a winner. Let's turn down loyalty so he's more mad at the franchise. And then the other thing I was gonna do was I was gonna turn chemistry. Where is it? It's somewhere in the sliders. Oh yeah, morale difficulty and morale effects. I was gonna turn that up and like chemistry difficulty. Or no, we'll keep the effects the same, but we'll turn up the difficulty so it increases the likelihood of Bronny James being mad that he's not playing for a winner. But this team is a winner, bro. Like making the conference finals in the NBA back-to-back years, I think you consider that a success. Obviously, no kidding, you want to win the championship every single year. Is that realistic? No. Let's just be honest. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. One of these days, Bronny will get one. He won Clutch Player of the Year, 34 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists from Bronny. Why are years just disappearing off his resume? Only the Sacramento years are on there. That's really weird. Oh, now they're back. Yeah, I don't. Bronny made All NBA first team, All Defensive second team. And we're the 4 seed. Won 53 games. The team chemistry stuff was crazy. I had it like turned all the way up and Bronny's still happy. So, you know what? He's just a happy guy. Round 1, we got the Warriors. Of course, Steph Curry's not on the team. If he was, he'd be about 100 years old. And we beat them in 6. Oh, not Dallas. We're going to lose to them again and the AI is going to have a historical crash out. I already know. We're down 2-1. We'll tie it. Come on, Bronny. We're tied going into game 5. This isn't a bad spot to be in. It's really anybody's series. Typically, the team that takes the 5th will go on to win the whole thing. Oh, we're close. We're close. Come on, Bronny. No, we're down 8. No, we're going to lose this one. Okay. We lose by 15. Bronny at 37. Game 6. Let's go. There you go. Game 7. 47 with 17 boards from Junior. Come on. Come on, man. This is as close as we've ever been. Well, we actually did have another Game 7 that we played against Dallas. Lost to them that time. But this time feels different. We're playing them close. No, we're down 8. We're down 5. We're down 3. Let's get in here. Down 5. 3:21 to go. It's basketball time, man. Who is that inbounding? Is that the Paul? It is! Patrick Williams inbounding. He's a Sacramento King, apparently. It'll go into Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton swings it to Justin Edwards. Edwards gives it to Bronny. We know the shot's going up. Bronny does not pass the ball. Oh, look at that. He passed the ball. Halliburton gonna step into a mid-range. Knock it down! Bro, Tyrese Halliburton, such a fun player to have on the squad. Just a clutch time mastermind. He's got 30 points. Here's Jason Richardson's son. Cooper Flagg will get the screen. Oh, nice jump there from Evan Mobley. He'll jump the pass. Here comes Justin Edwards. Edwards gives it to Bronny. Bronny working on Cooper Flagg. This is a fun matchup here. Bronny bounces it to Patrick Williams. I got his dish to open man tendency on the 10, and all Bronny's doing is passing. Halliburton driving to the basket. Float game is good. Tyrese Halliburton puts us within 1. Hallie bucket after bucket down the stretch. Derek Lively will inbound. It goes into Jalen Suggs. Suggs defended by Halliburton. Gives it to Cam Whitmore. Whitmore back to Suggs. Suggs finds Flagg open on the wing. Coop can't hit. Mobley flies in for the board. It'll go to Tyrese. Tyrese to Bronny. Bronny has Whitmore on him. Junior waiting for somebody to move off the ball. It's Halliburton. Oh, if that would drop, bro, I was going to say Halliburton's really going crazy. Whitmore to the rim. He finishes. Cam Whitmore has become a superstar with the Mavericks. Well, maybe not a superstar, but at least a star. He's been getting buckets all sim. Puts the Mavs up by 3 here after the big time finish. Bronny James with it. There's a screen from Evan Mobley. Bronny looking to get to the basket. Bumps and finishes. Nice move. Bronny is a smaller guard. Has to be real crafty around the rim. Y'all saw that jelly layup he had? That was crazy. I saw that live. I don't know why I was watching that Hawks-Lakers blowout, but I don't know, man. We just love basketball. It was on TV. Cooper Flag gets the screen. Hits Sessions. Man, what? What type of shot is this? One-handed? What? One-handed? And it was a wet ball. Well, it bounced around the rim. Kawhi said it's got to be a switch for it to be wet ball. But who is this dude? Evan Sessions. He does not hit threes very well. He had one year where he shot 100%. Let me guess, he was 1 for 1. Yeah, but he shoots a whole lot of threes. He's been shooting all these threes his entire career. One-handed threes of doom. And he just made that thing, bro. He just made that. If this doesn't prove 2K loves the Mavs, I don't know what does. He really made that shot. Bronny James with the ball. We're down by 4. Junior will get the screen from Evan Mobley. Bronny's going to go for a 3. See, look at how beautiful that looked. And he doesn't make it. Cooper Flag pushing the ball the other way. That just proves sometimes pretty jumpers don't drop, man. Oh, good pass. Coop's open. He hits. It's raining threes for the Mavs. It might be over with. Yeah, the AI is about to crash out so hard when it finds out we lost to the Mavs again. Bronny to Hallie. Hallie trying to deliver a bucket. It's in and out. No burgers. Suggs with the rock. Bro, it's over with, man. But yeah, I got an ugly jumper myself. Y'all roast me for it, but I'll knock it down, bro. Cooper Flag, 27 and 10. 32 from Hallie. Only 20 from Bronny. That's a bad night from Bronny James. We need some type of trade, some type of roster adjustment. I don't know. Something's got to change here because clearly this isn't working. I'm going to turn back the morale and chemistry difficulty. I'm just going to have that be a 1-season thing because crash out Bronny did not work. Bronny not liking his teammates or whatever AI wanted him to do. That just didn't work. All right, let's see what we got next. Bronny's putting up numbers, dude. He's going for bronze scoring record, but he might have started getting buckets a little bit too late. What are we looking at for player progression? Bronny goes down 1. I'm going to assume that's a fluke. Sometimes 2K has guys regress when they should be in the middle of their primes. It's a weird thing that's been happening this year, but he's still a 98. It's no worry. Okay, let's see what the AI has to say. Another Dallas Mavericks loss is just so crazy. Planning a calculated sabotage. That's what it just said in the AI thinking pattern. You see how it says like targeting a flawed narrative, show thinking, all this stuff. This is the breaking point. 3 consecutive seasons you have lost to the Mavs. That is facts. Yeah, lost in was it the conference finals every time? It might have been. One might have been the second round. My last move to make Bronny the Mamba was a personal success, but a team failure. He's a 27-98, apex of his prime. Yeah, we know all about that. Problem is not Bronny. Problem is not his team. It's the Dallas Mavericks. The definition of insanity is running it back a 4th time and expecting a different result. My interventions, okay. I'm no longer managing Bronny. I'm managing the league. Yes! They're tearing Coop's Achilles! No, this is crazy. Yo, this AI stuff is evil. This AI stuff is evil, bro. They're tearing Bronny's Achilles. Cooper's... The AI is forcing the Dallas Mavericks to self-destruct their 99 overall superstar. The man who has ended Bronny's season 3 years in a row suffers a torn Achilles in a preseason pickup game. He's out the entire season. This is no longer a fair fight. The simulation created... That's facts, though. The simulation did create an unbeatable final boss, so the AI is pulling the plug. This move cripples the Mavericks, shatters their core, and blows the Western Conference wide open. The path to the finals, which has been a brick wall, is now a wide open highway. Okay, yeah, we're not doing the whole personality stuff. I don't know how to do all that. We're gonna upgrade them. See, I can't even upgrade the morale, but anyway. New badge, Hall of Fame Showtime. So they want him back to 99 and then a Showtime badge. I'll see if there's like flashy passer might be something we could do. Yeah, we could do something like that. Dude, what in the world? We gotta tear Cooper Flag's Achilles, and I feel bad about that. But listen, man, it's a video. Like at the end of the day, it's a video game. It's not that deep. Like it's not happening in real life. Or at least I hope that never happens to Cooper Flag in real life or anybody. buddy. That's probably one of my bigger fears as like just, you know, a regular guy who likes to play basketball. Like imagine suffering an injury like that. Like I'm not good enough at basketball to suffer an injury like that. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't happen to a casual like me. There's not really a flashy passing badge or something. I don't know. But Bronny is a 99. Cooper, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They got Dylan Harper with Cooper. This is stupid. And that Evan Sessions dude with that stupid jumper. Oh my goodness. Is that how y'all feel watching me shoot? Okay, so I'm sorry. Did they say what was the specific injury? Was it Achilles or was it ACL? I always get those confused. It was an Achilles, so we'll say that keeps Cooper Flag out for, we'll do just a full year. 365 days. Cooper Flag, torn Achilles. So now the conference is wide open. There was an off-season pickup game. Terrible injury. Oh my goodness, man. That is so messed up from AI. That is so messed up. But now we do have a chance to win a chip. I was literally just saying how I wanted the Mavericks, but I thought maybe they'd say, oh, force the Mavs to trade Cooper Flag or something normal. Not tear his Achilles. And injuries are off, so I just had to manually add that injury. We're doing so well, though. Oh, my gosh. This might have been our year regardless of the Mavs having that injury, because we are incredible. Bronny! Congratulations on winning the Most Valuable Player award in the 9th season of his NBA career. James Jr. finally did it. An impressive statistical season to say the least. He averaged 36 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals. I was on a brief hiatus from this recording as Nico Harrison randomly got fired at like 10 in the morning. So I had to record a Mavs rebuild. Now we're back to it with Bronny James. Evan Mobley is your MVP, or sorry, your DPOY. He averaged 21 points per night, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks. And oh yeah, we did just snap Cooper Flag's Achilles. I know our Sacramento Kings had a great year. Yeah, we were at 62-20. First round, we'll be taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. This is a pretty bad Grizzlies team. Man, the Grizz are another team. I could see them making some big moves this year. Y'all think they'll move on from Ja? Who knows what the Mavs will do now? We were just up 3-0. Can we chill and not blow this lead? Oh my goodness. This is our first year of a Cooperless conference. Probably our only year, unless the AI is really evil and is like, yeah, snap his Achilles a second time. I might have to veto that, bro. There's no way. 39-8-8 from Bronny James Jr. 39-8-6. That dude's big head was covering the stats. 32-11 from Mobley. We move on to the next. It'll be the Utah Jazz. Darren Peterson, Maxwell Blake, and Ace Bailey. I don't want to lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. We're up 2-1, 3-1. And we win in 5. Houston, 8 seed, the We Believe Rockets. Look at Bob Higgins. That crazy beard, long hair combo. I'm not rocking with it, Bobby. Up 3-1. All it took was a mysterious Cooper Flag injury. And we're in the finals. Bronny James averages 37, 7, and 4 with 3 steals in the West Finals. Cade Cunningham is MVP of the East. All right, Mr. Cade. They've also got Zion, Abraham Delk, Asar Thompson, and Jalen Duren. Game 1, Bronny sets the tone. 41-10-5. Come on, Junior. We're up 2-0. 3-0. Okay, they get a game. That's fine. We win in 5. Bronny James, your finals MVP, averaging 36 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Beautiful stuff from Bronny James. We did it, man. And how about Hallie? 32 a night in the playoffs from Halliburton. Mobley averaged 23. Everybody else was pretty sad. What a year. I got to go to player progression. Then I'm going to inform the AI of the recent developments that happened this year. It's some great news for sure. And Bronny's still a 99. Halliburton does regress a little bit. What if they're like, trade Halliburton, keep the window open? Now, I think we should keep things the same, run it back. Although we do know that Cooper Flag is back and healthy. So that could mean trouble for us for sure. I got to show y'all me typing this great news in here live. Listen, bro, Chacho, we got some great news. Bronny won MVP, a championship, and finals MVP. What's next? All right, let's see what we got here. I'm very happy for Bronny James. Some huge achievements there, to say the least. Reflecting on Season 8 success. Yeah, that's right. This is the summit, the pinnacle. They're always hitting these crazy one-line phrases. He did it. Shout out Tatum. Finals MVP and the championship. My AI intervention to clear the path. See, now that's a crazy way to put it. You literally snapped somebody's Achilles. The 99 overall Mamba build. I still don't like that, bro. The only Mamba is Kobe. Fueled by arrogance and a Hall of Fame Showtime badge that doesn't even exist, but sure. Delivered on his promise. He's 28 years old and conquered the NBA. So what's the new challenge? Complacency. The hunt is over. The Mamba accession that was born from losing to Dallas has been satisfied. Well, we never really beat Dallas. Now the arrogant trait that I gave him has no rival to keep it in check. He is the king. Well, we injured the other guy again. He knows it, and he's about to find out that the head that wears the crown is heavy. That's a tough line too. Bronny spent the entire summer on a world tour with the trophy. He's a global icon. Yo, he's filming commercials. He's at every party. He's the face of the league. He believes he is inevitable. So they're basically saying Bronny's coaching. The rationale, why would he grind? He's a 99 overall champ. Maybe to stay at the top. He's a DPOY. No, that was Evan Mobley, but yeah, whatever. He believes he can show up in April and win it again. Oh, so we're saying he's going to stop hustling. He's going to stop defending. I'm rocking with this. I actually like this storyline, but we're giving him some upgrades. A spotlight badge. I don't know if there's anything like that. Media handling. We don't really have any interviews in this, but he is no longer the hunter. He is the hunted. See, who do you think you are? Do you think you're some kind of poet? He is no longer the hunter. He is the hunted. You're not mysterious, man. It's like people who put those mysterious quotes on their IG. Buddy, you're not Batman. And he's acting like he's already won. I made the 9th move. What happens next? I'll let you know in a second. We got to get these downgrades going. Hall of Fame ankle breaker is going to be tough, though. So, Bronny, you got complacent on me, huh? The hustle and defensive consistency are going down for Junior here. I guess those would be under probably miscellaneous. No. Defense. No. Defensive consistency goes, dang, minus 15? That's a lot. I know hustle is an attribute somewhere here. Shout out that one movie. Hustle goes down 20, so it's down to a 78. So a little bit less grit for Bronny, but he is going to get Hall of Fame ankle breaker. So if we get in some more games, that's going to be fire. Why do they call it handles for days now, man? Oh no, there's ankle assassin. That's what it is. That's already on Hall of Fame. Okay, so that didn't do much. Bronny went down to a 98. Dang. I mean, yeah, we did take away from some key attributes for him. I still think he's going to be a good player, even if he did chill a little bit over the off season, like the storyline said. Oh, and they also wanted me to downgrade his workhorse badge, so let me do that. My bad, I almost forgot. That was a personality badge. Work ethic is down to a bronze. He's not working the way he used to. Sometimes before the game, he doesn't even stretch. He skips workouts here or there. Bench press PR went down by about 10 pounds. Bronny James, your most valuable player. Who wasn't in the lab? Who wasn't working hard, Gemini? Who? Because it wasn't this guy. 34, 8 and 5. 2 steals from Bronny James as well. Evan Mobley's the GOAT, bro. Defensively, he's just locking down on that side of the ball. Mobley makes All NBA second. We're the 5 seed. 49 wins. Bronny and Hallie did their thing. And we got OKC in round 1. They still have Shea, but their best player now is Judd Mayo. All right. Who is this guy? Auto-generated dude for sure. He's a 97 and 23. Bro, I'm telling you, the 2K auto-generated drafts are moving differently this year. We got to do some more videos dedicated to auto-generated guys. Definitely something I have in the plans for the future. We just did one, actually. That auto-generated rookie that was really good. 87 overall. If y'all haven't seen that, it was a fun one. Feel free to check it out, or don't. It's up to you. Throw it on in the background while you're sleeping, or don't. I don't know how y'all throw my videos on in the background to sleep. I feel like I yell too much. I've probably been some people's alarms before. Rude awakenings. We're up 3-2. We're going 7 with OKC. All right, Bronny, we can't go from champs to losing in the first round the next year. Then maybe the whole thing Gemini said about you being complacent is accurate. I don't want that to be accurate. We won. 42 from Bronny. He's averaging 37. Doesn't look complacent to me. And how about Hallie, man? Continues to do his thing. Next will be the Dallas Mavericks. Dylan Harper, Cooper Flag. Yeah, them linking up is so crazy. And Evan Sessions, I'll never forget you, bro. That broken jump shot, I won't forget. And the Mavs are back. That's bad news for us. We take the 5th game after being down 3-1. We'll see if we can win the 6th. Maybe push this to 7. Come on. Come on, Bronny. Coop has had your number all video. A dub here would go a long way. Proving that we can beat him without, the Achilles injury. Is Bronny in the game right now? No, that's Davion Mitchell. Bronny's got 46 in this one. He's locked in. No fouls? Get my guy in the game. We had a 68 overall in the game at power forward before we made these adjustments. All right, this should be better. Hallie, Bronny, Mobley's fouled out, so we got Daddy A and GG Jackson on the wings here. GG swings it to Walker Kessler, out to Halliburton. Now it'll go to Bronny. Bronny defended by Dylan Harper here. Walker gonna come up and set the screen. Junior dumps it down to Kessler on the roll. He'll lay it in, and we're up by 5. Come on, Bronny. 3-1 comeback on the Mavs would be so fire. Mad Max with the ball, defended by Halliburton. Tyrese Maxey gonna get the screen up top. Mid-range jumper is good. Big time shot from Tyrese Maxey, who's got 24 points in just 29 minutes in this one. Here's Bronny with the ball. Harper defending. GG Jackson will come up to set the screen. Bronny turns the corner, had the layup, but he'll give it to his teammate. Unselfish play. GG Jackson, easy lay. Rhyming accidentally there. Tyrese Maxey with the ball. I think I'm going to vault that laugh. I don't really like it. Maxey gives it out to Dylan Harper. It'll go to Cooper Flag now. Flag defended by Daddy A. Gives it to Dylan Harper. Harper gets the screen. Nice tip there. Ball will go to GG Jackson on the break. GG forces it up, but somehow finishes. That was a tough finish through the contact of Flag to put us up by 7. And I think that's going to be the ball game right there. We're headed to a game 7. 48-12 from Bronny. But how about GG Jackson? Couple key buckets there. Bronny was definitely facilitating well. Game 7 on the way. I'd love to get one against Dallas just to prove that last year wasn't a fluke. We can do it even when Coop's in the league. Come on. We had such a big lead in this game and we completely squandered it. Oh man, squandered. Word of the day. We're up by 2. Minute 40 to go. Let's hop in. All right, as we jump in, Evan Mobley's at the free throw line. The greatest shooter to ever wear number 30. So I trust him to knock down these free throws. Mobley. Oh, he's got 2 free throws at the very least. He'll knock the first one down. Second one, Mobley is good. There you go. Make it a 2-possession game. Big time foul shots. All right, here we go. Mad Max with the ball. Maxey driving to the rim. Defended by Halliburton. Goes out to Harper. Harper will get the screen from Derek Lively. That's an open look. Harper can't hit. Kessler the rebound. Halliburton gives it to Daddy A. Get the ball to Bronny. There you go. Junior driving to the rim. Beautiful finish. I've been very impressed by Bronny's layup package. I'm not going to lie to you. It's looked really good. Mad Max with the ball. He's got Halliburton on him. Maxey will get the screen from Lively. There's a leaning 3. Maxey can't hit. Kessler the rebound. Walker gives it to Pacome Daddy A. Daddy A driving to the rim. Bumps, fakes, and he'll finish. Your Sacramento Kings are up by 8. Light the beam. Oh, wait, we're not even in Sacktown. They can light it over at home, though, in Sacramento. They got to be having a watch party or something. The Kings, there's not ever much to celebrate. Oh, that ugly jumper. It misses. Look at Bronny. This is a crazy pause. Ball game, though. We win these. We're going to the conference finals. 30 from Bronny. Averaging 40. Let's just say the thing. He's averaging 40. Come on, Bronny. Next will be the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs have Wemby, Christian Morrison, Nate Ament. Dang, it's a good team. We're down 2-1. 3-1. Can we come back again? Come on. Another 3-1 comeback would be crazy, Bronny. Let's do it again. Oh, Spurs are fighting. We're going 7. Bro, Bronny James, this is a run for the books. He had 40 in that game. Game 7 all comes down to this. Chance for another 3-1 comeback. Spurs have a lead. We're right there with them, though. We got the lead. We're up 4. Minute 44. This has been probably our most entertaining run far as hopping games go. Justin Edwards will inbound. There's Bronny over there in the corner. We got Bronny, Davion, and Tyrese. Oh, man. That's kind of small out there. Bronny James with the ball. He's defended by Ament. Burst of speed. Oh, where are you going? Had Nate Ament looking like a statue. He was frozen. De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Fox defended by Tyrese Halliburton. Swiper swings to Colin Murray Boyle. CMB in the corner there. We'll give it to De'Aaron Fox. Fox to Ament. Back to De'Aaron. 5 on the shot clock. Fox. 3 on the shot clock. Floats one up. It's off. That was a bad look there, courtesy of our great defense. Halliburton will swing it to James Jr. Bronny gonna give it right back to Hallie. Hallie to Justin Edwards. Edwards gives it to Davion Mitchell. 10 on the shot clock. Mitchell the ball fake. There's a Mobley screen. Mid-range off. Spurs are gonna have to get a bucket on this possession if they really want to have any type of chance. Wembanyama to Ament to De'Aaron Fox. Fox trying to drive on Bronny. Bronny standing his ground well. Great defense from Bronny. It'll go out to Rivera. Rivera gets the screen. Oh, no way. What? He was leaning, pulled that thing from deep. All right, bro, big time shot. It is a one possession game. Chance to go back to the finals to defend our title. Bronny James kicks it to Davion Mitchell. Davion gonna swing to Hallie. Hallie mid-range, in and out. Okay, San Antonio can tie it with a 3. They don't have any timeouts. Ball will go to Colin Murray Boyles. He'll take the easy 2 right up the middle. So the Spurs opt to go for the quick one. Ball will go into Halliburton. Halliburton's fouled. Yeah, they're gonna have to foul now. Neither team has any timeouts left. Hallie, first free throw is good. Second one from Tyrese. Yep. Okay, now just nothing for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox to Rivera. Rivera steps it back for 3. He misses. I was going to say, would have been a legendary run from him. 2 big-time shots. We just need 1 free throw from Daddy A and it's over. Come on, man. Second one is good. Oh, man. It was rolling around there. I was like, no way he's about to miss both. De'Aaron Fox, it doesn't matter what he does. This game is over. He just shot that thing from half court. But the ball game is over with 17 from Yaman Rivera. Yeah, he was open. That three-pointer he hit was crazy. 27 and 11 from Bronny James. We're back. NBA Finals once again, and this time we did it against a healthy Cooper Flag. Paolo Banchero was the MVP of the East. He's with Cam Boozer over in Orlando. Game 1, we win. They'll take the second and the third. We take the fourth. 2-2 series. Whoops, I meant to press Simcast. There we go. 2-2 series going into game 5. Let's tune in here. All right, we're up by 2:33 to go. Back in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game. I've been seeing some rumors that the Dallas Mavericks, or not the Dallas Mavericks, the Sacramento Kings might be looking to trade some of their guys. I saw the same thing about the Mavericks, of course. I mean, they're playing terrible. Like Kyrie and AD could potentially be available. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. Halliburton with the ball, swings it to Evan Mobley. Mobley bounces it to Justin Edwards. Where's my guy Bronny at, man? Bronny fouled out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll simulate to like the last possession if Bronny's out the game. Looks like we got this one in the bag anyway. We win it with Bronny fouled out. Halliburton, 46. We appreciate you, man, because Bronny's got to get 40 almost every single night. So on a night where he's fouled out, it's an off night for him. Halliburton steps up, and he's been an incredible co-star for Bronny James. Game 6, though, is going to be a big-time L. All right, 29 from Bronny. He fouled out again. Can we stop fouling, Junior? We're going to a Game 7. We've had, have we had Game 7s every single round? I think we have. So we're used to this pressure. And you know what they say? Pressure makes diamonds. Give me my ring. 45 from Bronny in Game 7. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, back to back. But Hallie actually won Finals MVP. 31 points, 3 rebounds, and 10 assists from Halliburton. Shout out to Halliburton, man. Bronny was awesome too. 35, 8 and 5 in the playoffs. Now, what were the stats looking like for the NBA Finals? I gotta see. You know what? Yeah, Halliburton deserved it. More assists by far. Bronny had more rebounds. Scoring was similar. You could definitely give that to Halliburton. Especially, oh yeah, his efficiency was so much better. Let me tell Gemini everything that happened. Despite Gemini hating, Bronny still got it done, man. Come on. Well, this regression is some bad news for us. We see some guys going down in overall. I'll tell Gemini about that too. Okay, Bronny went back-to-back on championships and MVPs with a little exclamation point. But over the offseason, the team saw some regression. There you go. And Bronny's numbers last year were stupid, both in the regular season and in the playoffs. I'm guessing that me saying the team regressed might lead to Gemini doing something drastic, which I didn't really think about. Oh no. It says orchestrating a crucial shift. Introducing devastating injury. What you mean? My last move was a joke to you. Look at the roster. The dynasty is old. The core that carries you is crumbling. Bronny's the first hint of basketball mortality. You got to survive as a king. All right, so what are we doing? The Mamba mentality, the bulldozer physicality, the Hall of Fame workhorse grind. It all has a cause. 10 years of deep playoff runs. Well, that's not true. We haven't been going deep in the playoffs every year. But anyway, the AI is intervening at the All-Star break. The Kings are 30 and 11. Bronny is the... What? We're tearing his meniscus? Man, come on. He's only 29. He's losing badges. He's going to get some new badges for old man game. This is his Jordan Wizards or Kobe post Achilles. No, he's got to play smarter. His quest for a three-peat is over. Oh, man. So we're going to go to the deadline, then injure Bronny's meniscus. Oh, my gosh, man. That is terrible, but this is such a good storyline. I got to give Gemini credit for that. It's actually been really good. I wish there was a way I could integrate Google Gemini into my actual like simulation so that it could see all the ins and outs, the details, the rosters, like everything without me sending screenshots. I think that would be so cool. I don't know that 2K will ever support something like that or do something like that within the game, but man, I think that would add for a whole new level of like story building and stuff, because man, this has been really fun. But yeah, we're just gonna go to the All-Star break. We'll see what our record is. It likes to script stuff and say, oh, you're 30-11. I don't know what our record truly will be, but we're about to have to tear Bronny's meniscus. Okay, so we were not in fact 30-11, but we're at the deadline. We're 29-23, and Bronny James is entering his old man game. Not even 30 years old, and we're doing this. Oh, bless you, Danny. Thank you. Yo, I just got interrupted mid-video by my sneeze. All right, but torn meniscus coming up for Bronny. I don't know how long that usually takes to heal from, so I'm going to find that out. Hey, Siri, how long does it take to heal from a torn meniscus? Siri said typically 4 to 8 weeks, which probably wouldn't even be the whole season. But since Gemini wants him to be out for the season, I'll do like 4 months. That'll ensure that he does not somehow come back. Wait, is it saying that's an injury he can play through? No. He's out. He's out. Okay, so now that we have the Bronny injury, there are also some side effects of that, right? We're going to go here to his athleticism. They want me to give him -10. Wait, does that mean to all athleticism? No, I don't think so. It said athleticism -10. I'm going to chalk that up to like speed with ball, speed, and like vertical. I think that's fair. And then it also said, oh no, it said go -8 for speed only. So we'll add a couple more there. And then lateral quickness. Oh, agility needs to go down too. And then lateral quickness. Is that an attribute in here still or no? I guess we'll just group that in with the other speed attributes then. And then it said remove bulldozer badge, which I think is a real badge, right? Or like bully or something like that. I guess a movable enforcer, that can be something similar. But now we get some new badges. They want gold post fade phenom, gold mini magician, which I guess would be mini marksman, and that's already equipped. Then it also says Hall of Fame post playmaker, which is not a badge. Let's just throw Dimer on there. And then we also get some upgrades to attributes. Honestly, this might end up helping more than it hurts. They want mid-range to go +8, so that'll be a 94. Post control to go +15. So that's going to be only a 60 still with that big upgrade. And that is it. Okay, so a bunch of stuff there for Bronny. He's going to miss the rest of the year, and we will see him next season. This is definitely going to derail the whole season, man. It's the worst MVP ever. Average 21 MVP. Come on, Coop. You can do better than that. Mavs won 71 games. Bronny misses out on all NBA and everything because, you know, he was out. But the Kings actually made the playoffs. Bronny ended up averaging 33 on the season. He played a total of 51 games. And in the playoffs, we're probably going to lose quick. Yeah, we lost in the first round as the Mavs win the championship. Man, if Bronny was here, we would have three-peated. But that wasn't in the script. And unfortunately, I think that injury is probably going to lead to regression. Oh! Gemini's selling so bad right now, dude. Ruining his career. You got to have some type of upgrade for me. So I told Gemini, hey, we lost in the first round without Bronny and saw even more regression. This year was much more significant with Evan Mobley down to an 89, Hallie down to an 88, and Bronny down to a 95. So we'll see what Gemini has to say. Maybe there's going to be a way that we can change up this roster, make a trade, get some younger pieces. I think that would be a smart way to go. This is an end of an era. The simulation has spoken. A first round exit. The injury I inflicted on Bronny has exposed the truth. His supporting cast is too old. I'm saying the big three is old, broken, just got bounced to the first round. The dynasty is over. All right, let's chill. We had one bad year. He will not win the title with this decaying core. I would say I agree, though. My AI intervention must be cold, ruthless, and logical. The narrative is no longer three-peat. The narrative is first round exit. The championship window has been slammed shut. The front office, me, is in panic mode, needing to save the last precious years of Bronny's prime. The move. GM intervention. I'm forcing the team to trade one of its legends. The Sacramento Kings. I just put 2 and 2 together that Halliburton's back in Sacramento. I really forgot he played there. But we're trading Hallie for Paolo. Okay. We're going to get Paolo? And then it says attribute and badge change. They want me to do the teammate chemistry thing. I can't really do anything with that. But catch and shoot's going to go down to silver. Post playmaker up. Well, I don't have a Hall of Fame point forward badge, but sure. Our strength will go up 5. We can do that. New intangible, the veteran. This is his team completely. All right, so we're trading Evan Mobley, or not Evan Mobley. We're trading Tyrese Halliburton for Paolo Banchero. And then we're doing some other slight upgrades, downgrades for Bronny. But the main thing is we're getting Paolo. How much older is Paolo, or how much younger is Paolo than Halliburton, though? That's my question. I feel like there can't be that much of an age discrepancy there. Paolo he's 32. Halliburton's 35. Yeah, that's a significant difference. We're gonna turn off financial trade rules because they said trade Halliburton for Paolo. That's what I'm doing here. Paolo doesn't make us like super young though. Paolo's only a few years younger. He'll probably be regressing soon enough. He's already regressing right now. And he plays the same position as Mobley. We're gonna play Mobley as center, I guess, but we have this good young center. You know what, Paolo, you're gonna be the 3, and I don't love you at the 3, especially at your big age, but that's just gonna be how we have to do it, right? And his catch and shoot for Bronny is gonna go down to silver or set shot specialist. We gotta bring back the old badge names, bro. I feel like most of them were just so much cooler. And then strength is also going up by 5 because he's an old man, you know, the old man game. Strength will be a 96. Big body Bronny. I always thought that Bronny was already pretty strong. 6'2", 210 is a pretty crazy frame. I'm 6'3", 170. Bronny's probably pushing me out the paint immediately. I mean, he definitely is. He's an NBA player. But anyway. Oh, we got Josh Giddey, too, at the point guard. It's kind of a new era for the team. I think we're going to need more adjustments to this roster, though, if we want to contend long-term. I don't love the fit of Paolo on this team. Okay, never mind. Bro, Gemini must know something I don't. Because this is crazy. We're doing so well. And Tyrese was still playing well. I don't know. Gemini just understands it, I guess. Victor Wemby is your MVP. Oh, Bronny didn't make first team or second team. He's on third. 27, 7, and 5. Still playing big minutes. I wanted to check that to make sure that wasn't the issue. Just isn't scoring as much as he used to, I guess. But we were the 2 seed. The Paolo trade really did work wonders. He averaged 26. Man, Gemini knows ball. Round 1, we got the Dubs. Dubs are led by this dude named Steve as we sweep them. Spurs in round 2. Uncle Wemby. Wemby's got to be getting older nowadays, too. As we win in 5, we'll be taking on the Mavs next. Dylan Harper, Cooper the Hooper. We win these, man. Come on. Up 2-1. It'll be tied. They go up 3-2. Come on. Game 7. We're trying to make it back. This would really basically count as a 3-peat for Bronny. Last year doesn't count. We were injured. Yeah, Bronny. It's going to be close. Let's jump in. 2:28 to go. We're up by 2. Bronny actually has a chance of ending his career with more rings than his pops. If he can get number 3 right here at what? How old is Bronny right now? 31? I mean, if he plays till 41, new meme, like his pops, then yeah, he's got a pretty good chance of passing Bron, especially if he wins ring number 3 here. Jalen Tyson with the ball. He'll give it to Cooper. Flag defended by Mobley. It'll go over to Harper in the corner. Harper defended by Bronny. Dylan gets the screen from Flag. Harper. Yep, Bronny slides your feet. Good defense. It goes out to Collier. Top of the key. 3 is off. Evan Mobley the rebound. Will push the ball the other way. Here's Paolo Banchero with it. Cam Whitmore defending. It goes to Bronny. Bronny up the middle. Layup. Good. Bronny James. Gonna put us up by 4 here. Isaiah Collier swings to Cooper. Flag backing in on Mobley. Lays it in. That's all right, Bronny. We're still up by 2. Let's take our time. Just look for a quality shot. Bronny will get the screen. James gives it over to Josh Giddey. Giddey to Paolo Banchero. Maybe Josh Giddey played a part in our success as well because he's usually a cheat code in the simulation. Keita finds Giddey. 4 seconds on the shot clock. It'll go to Paolo, the new addition. He can't hit the 3. Yeah, that 3 ball has never really been Paolo's strong suit. Cooper with it. Flag gonna look to get to the rim. Nice spin, and he'll slam it home. The Showtime slam from Cooper. Flag. That was nice. I can't even hate. Little over a minute to go, and we are tied. Bronny with it. Working on Harper. Gets to the rim, and he's fouled. Bronny will shoot 2 here. First one is good. Second one for Bronny also drops. Okay, up by 2 as the clock ticks under a minute. Isaiah Collier has it. Collier will swing to Flag. Flag working on Paolo here. Good defense. Oh, Cooper threw it away. Flag felt the pressure there, threw that thing out of bounds. All right, Bronny, let's make this a 2-possession game. 45 seconds to go. James Jr. up the middle, short jumper. Give me that. We're up by 4. Still over 40 seconds left. The Mavs got time. Cooper Flag with it. Paolo on him. Flag trying to drive. He's just too quick, man. Uncle Paolo can't keep up. And Cooper will get his Mavs back within 2. About half a minute to go. Here's Bronny with it. Bronny will get the screen up top from Evan Mobley. Mobley rolling, laying it in. Evan Mobley, a big time finish. A nice pick and roll. We're up by 4. I would say just don't let up a 3. Don't foul. And we should be all right. Anthony will inbound. It's going to go into Dylan Harper. Harper swings to Anthony. Oh, get that out of here. That weak jump shot. Y'all get another chance. You get the ball back, whatever. But that was a nice block right there. That was doing with the one-handed jump shot of doom. Anthony inbounding. It's going to go into Harper at the foul line. Don't try and drive on Bronny. He's a lockdown. Anthony in the corner. Pass fake to Collier. Top of the key. Wet ball. Oh, man. Giddey's got to step up there. I said don't let up a 3. What did we do? We let up a 3. Oh, Dylan Harper just fouled out on that intentional foul of Bronny. Well, that's big. That'll work in our favor. Bronny, first one's good. We need both of these. Second one drops. Cool, calm, collected is Bronny James as he knocks those down. Now for real, no 3s. It can tie the game. Coop's got room. He misses. Cooper Flag blows it. Couldn't ask for a better look. Open catch and shoot. Now we just need one from Giddey. There it is. That's ball game. We're going back to the finals. 33 from Bronny James. He was on All-NBA third team. I thought it was, you like my fire type situation as he was on All-NBA third, but he's the West MVP and we're back in the finals. It'll be the Nets, Terrence Randall, Darnell Tinsley. Oh, we win these. This team isn't even that good. 2-2 after 4 games. We win the 5th. We're out of there in 6. How about 3 rings for Bronny? Call him Bronny Curry, though, because he's struggling to win these finals MVPs. It's Paolo with this one. 31, 8, and 9 in the NBA Finals. I got to tip my cap to Google Gemini. Paolo was the perfect addition. Now, the only issue is Mobley's definitely going down in overall. I could see Bronny going down in overall more, too. Paolo's probably going down. Oh, Bronny goes up. That's good. But Mobley goes down 3. Paolo down 1. So we'll see what the game plan is here. I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. Between all the screenshotting and the messaging of the AI and the attribute changes, bro, this video is taking forever. So if you're still tuned in, just comment Paolo for me, all right? Because Paolo was so good. But yeah, I know this has been a longer video. This is the perfect, unexpected ending to a dynasty. He won another ring. The old man game worked. The trade for Boncaro paid off. He is now a 3-time champion and 2-time MVP. But look at the roster. His co-stars are finished. Paolo was just really good. Mobley's no longer a star. I could agree with that. Bronny's got 1 year on his contract. He will be a free agent. He could stay loyal or leave to secure his legacy. The AI knows what must be done. This is the LeBron leaves Cleveland moment. Bro, there's no way AI's writing is this fire. Bronny has done the impossible. He has brought 3 chips to Sacramento. That really is impossible. But he is not going to waste his final prime years on a rebuilding team. Bronny leaves the Kings, goes to the Knicks next year. So we're doing that after this year or this year. And then all this stuff like the team chemistry and all this. None of this I can even do, like these upgrades. Oh, so we're leaving now? They want me to leave right now from what I'm understanding. All right, let's go. We're going to leave and go to the Knicks on a 3-year deal. I think that the AI thought that Bronny being on the last year of his contract meant that it expires right now. But you know what? We'll rock with it. I'll send Bronny to New York. Who knows who's in New York these days? Hopefully they got a squad. Oh, they're loaded. Darius Acuff Jr., Ciro Ramirez, Yamon Rivera, Vic Grady. And we're going to treat this like a free agency situation. So I'm just going to send Bronny there for like a 2nd round pick. All right. And now Bronny is pulled up to the Big Apple. This is about to be crazy. How does AI even know? I didn't even show the rosters across the league, but it knew, hey, let's go to the Big Apple. I think I'm going to slide Ramirez to the 3. We'll do Rivera at the 4. His overall goes down a little bit, but that just balances out our rotation a little bit more. So I think that that's worth it. Year 1 in New York. They're saying this is is the last chapter of his career. I wonder if at a certain point it'll be like, yeah, Bronny's done, video over, retire. Or if we'll just be able to go till he retires in the sim. Because they're treating it like, you know, he's done, like he's washed. This is the final chapter. But in my mind, he's probably got 7, maybe 6 or 7 more years, right? Victor Wembanyama is your MVP. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Bronny James, All-NBA second, averaged 27, 6, and 5 in his first year in the Big Apple. Didn't even have to play as many minutes just because we got so many capable players here. And he was still able to get his numbers. We won 68 games in New York. Let's get ring number 4, dude. This team was so good. Quite literally the perfect situation for Bronny. Let's at least get out of the first round after I'm saying all this about it being the perfect team. We sweep the second round. Conference finals. We sweep. NBA Finals, it'll be San Antonio. Bronny, East MVP, averaging 31, 7, and 5 here for New York, along with 2 steals. Wemby, East MVP, he was at 23 and 12. They got Ja, old Ja at this point. Nate Ament, Christian Morrison. All right, let's go. Game 1 goes to New York. They set the tone. They win the second. Oh, man. We finally get a game after being down 3-0. We'll get 2. Come on, Bronny. 3-0 comeback in the finals. The legacy's even more solidified than it once was. Bro, is Bronny better than Bron? Whoa! Let me chill on those conversations. Bron must have heard me. Minute 33 to go. Spurs up by 2. I'm probably going to jump into this game and Bron is in here for the Spurs defending his legacy. Oh no, I don't see him anywhere. He'll be sitting courtside, run onto the court and block Bronny's game-winning shot. Ja Morant with the ball. Morant driving to the rim, bumping, flashy pass out to Johnson. It'll go back to Morant. Morant gonna get the screen up top here. Ja swings to Wemby. Why would you leave Wemby that open? He knocks it down. Spurs up by 5. Wemby's got 12 in the 4th as he looks to close this series out. Bronny gonna try and drive up the middle. Layup is good. A little layup, mid-range floater. I don't know what you want to call that. It's a bucket regardless. 29 for Bronny on the night. Ja Morant with the ball. Morant gonna swing it out to, I don't know how to say bro's name. It goes over to Johnson. Now it'll go to Morrison. 5 on the shot clock. Don't let the ball get to Wemby. Wemby will get a screen. Don't drop that far back, Bronny. All right, he missed. We got lucky. 40 seconds to go. Morales with the ball. Hit Bronny. Morales gives it to Bronny. Bronny trying to drive to the basket. Gives it to Asa Newell. Asa, don't do that. Why would you go up on Wemby? He gets rejected. Okay, it's still a 1-possession game. Long as they don't score here, we're all right. Well, we're not all right, but we could be okay. Ja Morant with the ball. 9 on the shot clock here. Morant, there's a screen. Ja, is he going to take the big time shot here? He will. The mid-range is off. Rebound, batted out of bounds, I think, by one of our players. The Spurs got it back. It's over. It's over, dude. I mean, I don't blame Asa Newell for not getting that. Wemby's 100 feet tall, but that's going to be the game. Long as Ja hits one of these, because we don't even have timeouts, it's over. Bro, I thought this team was too good to lose, but clearly I was wrong. We lost in 6 in the NBA Finals. Bronny averaged 29.9 in the playoffs, about 30. Had 29, 7, and 5 in this game. And we lost. Spurs are champs. Wemby Finals MVP. Well, we'll see what's next for Bronny going into year 14. Oh yeah, and Bronny did end up extending for like 5 years with New York, so he's here for the long haul. Hopefully AI doesn't say to do something crazy or make some big trade. I think we got something good here and we just need to run it back. This is a heartbreaking loss. You made it all the way to the finals in your first year in New York. You've proven the move was the right one, but you lost. Bronny at 32, no longer in his physical prime. He's the veteran leader of a young team. Yes, sir. He sees the window. He knows he only has a few more years at this 95 overall level. The young core is still on his timeline, but just barely. This season isn't about a new challenge. It's about the oldest challenge. Father Time's Bill. Bronny arrives at training camp, and for the first time, he feels 32. The torn Achilles from 2 years ago aches when it's cold. The young guys are now faster and more explosive than he is. The move. The AI is intervening to simulate the unglamorous, unavoidable reality of aging. This is no longer about adding skills. It's about preserving his body for the playoffs. The rationale. The team is good enough to win. They don't need a trade. They need their leader to be the smartest player in the world because he is no longer the most athletic. His goal is to be old man Bronny, a coach on the floor. Well, if he's like Bron, he'd probably still be dumb athletic at 32, but all right. Physicals are going down. Stamina minus 10 10, vertical -8, hustle -5, and they want his overall to go down to a 94. But some of his playmaking stuff goes up and his defensive IQ goes up. So he's just got to be smarter. All right, that's the playbook. I think that these upgrades will help Bronny, but then again, he's going down 1 overall. It's going to be interesting. The story building, though, from the AI, I know I keep saying it, but it's been crazy. Wait, dude, that stamina downgrade is going to destroy him. I don't know if I can even do that, because then he's just not going to play the minutes he's supposed to, and it's going to kind of mess up the sim. I can't do the stamina one, because, yeah, if I drop his stamina, he's just not going to play the minutes. So, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're saying, hey, he stays on the treadmill to keep his stamina up. But vertical will go down -8, hustle -5, and then what else we got? We got badges, floor general Hall of Fame. So that'll be like versatile visionary there. And then it said post playmaker, which just doesn't really exist. So we'll give him break starter. That's an old head badge, throwing some dimes on the fast break. But then they said on top of that, they want Bronny's overall down. Oh, okay. So we need to drop his overall down to a 94. He's a 95 with the morale boost. Oh yeah, but there also are going to be upgrades to the passing IQ and defensive IQ. Pass IQ was already nearly maxed. Now it'll be maxed. And I think this will be mental, defense IQ, almost maxed as well, but that'll get a little boost. So there we go. Bronny is all set for another year. Victor Wembanyama is your MVP. Wemby's been running up the most valuable player awards. How many of those does he have at this point? 15 years into his career. He's got 8 of them. Golly. I feel like you don't see Wemby win that many usually in the sim. Well, no kidding. It's 8 MVPs. Bronny makes second team, 29, 6, and 5. So all that stuff we did with the upgrades, the downgrades, everything else seemed to have worked out. And we're the 1 seed again. We win 61, a little bit less, but that's okay. Round 1, we got Detroit basketball. We sweep. Next will be the Bulls. Oh yeah, we were just chilling in the regular season. Now we're in our final form in the playoffs. Going to the finals, taking on the Mavs. Bronny averaged about 40 in the East Finals. Dallas. It's always nice to beat y'all in a series. Let's get it. Bronny versus Coop. Chapter 1 million. They win the first game. The second. We take the third and the fourth. Come on. Bronny's not done. Game 5 on the way. Series tied. We're up 1, minute 57. Let's get in here. First look at Bronny James in the Big Apple. Wait, no. We saw him last year, didn't we? Yeah, we did. As we hop in, number 26. Who are you, man? T-Tav is at the line. First free throw is good. Second one is also good. He's got a crazy bald spot, bro. Man, if I ever get a bald spot, I'm just going bald. Then my whole head can be a bald spot, not just one spot on my head. Darius Acuff Jr. spins, goes to the rim, rejected by Flag. Harper gives it to Flag. One more to Furphy. Johnny Furphy. Wet ball. Wait, that's not even Johnny Furphy. That doesn't look like him. It's another Furphy, but he made it nonetheless. Mavs up by 4. Darius Acuff driving up the middle. He's doubled. You would have had Bronny for an open 3 if you would have passed it earlier. There's a screen for James Jr. Bronny thought about it, shot it, missed it. Big rebound. Grady out to Rivera. 3. Oh, so open. Grady, another one. Oh, man. Shout out to my big man. Big time rebounds. We're within 2. Furphy will set things up here for Dallas. Furphy gonna get the screen up top. Furphy throws it down to Sessions. He'll slam plus the foul. Dang it, man. Earlier I was talking about shout out to my big man. Now, bro, come on. What are we doing? At least Sessions missed the free throw. Here goes Ramirez with the ball. He'll throw it to Rivera. He threw it away. Man, what are we doing? Furphy to Flag in the corner. Flag back to Furphy. Furphy down the middle. Short jumper. We look terrible. We look a mess. 33 from Dylan Harper. Bronny had 34 of his own, averaging 31 in these playoffs. But this time, it just wasn't enough. We took the L. Game 6, looking to bounce back 4-7, and we won't. Cooper Flag gets us. We lost in 6 in the finals, just like last year. Bold prediction, Google Gemini hits us with a leave the game before it leaves you. Retire, Bronny. Watch. Dylan Harper gave us 51. Oh my gosh, man, that's bad. Oh, Bronny's regressing too. Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, he's washed, whatever. I kept it real short and sweet here. We lost in the finals again, and Bronny regressed some more. I got to give the AI props. Last time I was doing this trade video, actually, I won't spoil what happened there. Maybe y'all haven't seen it. But the AI has been good today. Like, it hasn't really messed up. This is the definition of a stalemate. 2 consecutive finals losses. You've been the number 2 team in the world for 2 straight years. Bronny now 33 and a 93 overall has proven that his maestro build is brilliant. He can get you to the finals. He can't can't win it. He can win it, though. He's won it before. His co-stars have peaked and are now regressing. Running it back a third time is for failure. Man, what? We're trading for... Oh, no. Oh, no. Zion is not a 94. The AI is misinformed. Bronny... Oh, gosh. Zion is not... He is definitely not 30 either. He might be out the league. I don't even know where Zion would be at. Oh, no. Don't tell me he's in the league. If he's not in the league, I can just tell the AI, hey, he's done. Like, he's not even in here. Oh, yeah. Zion's retired. Bro, Chacho, you were absolutely right. My apologies. I was trying to make a blockbuster trade for a ghost. That's crazy. So what's the plan? This is Bronny's last dance in New York. What? He's taking every shot. He's going back to being the Mamba. Oh, man. So we're just shooting all types of shots? This is his final year. Wait, so are they saying this is it? Wait. Does this mean this is Bronny's last year in the NBA? Because when I hear last dance, that's what I think, but I don't know if they're saying last year in New York. I gotta confirm that, so let's see what they're saying. This is not necessarily his last year. He's the man. Okay, got you. It's his last dance is the Mamba. All right, got you. So they're saying he's gonna go all out trying to be the man. I'm the man now, was the man then. So he's not passing. He's losing like his Hall of Fame passing badges. He's shooting the ball as much as possible. All right, let's do it. I'm rocking with this. This is a crazy direction to go in. I mean, a couple years of losing in the finals, and now I'm not passing anymore. I mean, sure, I guess. So first off, we got to max his shot tendency and his touch tendency. I'll do all this once the season gets going. It's easier to edit from there. But yeah, man, we're maxing all that out. Oh, it's already maxed there. But he does get some badge changes and stuff, so we'll do that as well. So as far as playmaking, Dimer's gone. And he had some other like high-ranked playmaking badges. We're gonna drop those. All right, that should be good. Break starter gone. We're not passing. But then shooting badges, we're going up here. Shifty shooter. It said volume shooter, clutch shooter, and limitless range. So limitless range is going to gold. Shifty shooter, volume shooter and clutch shooter. We don't have those, but it wants them on Hall of Fame. We'll do shifty shooter, set shot specialist, sure. There you go. Bronny gets a little boost before this year. This is the, I'm gonna get buckets. There's no I in team, but there's a me in team. That's the mentality this year. Cooper Flagg is your MVP. 25 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Bronny, All-NBA third, 28, 6, and 4. Well, I mean, he really actually scored less, even though we were in the mentality of, hey, I'm not swinging the rock. We won 60 games, so around the same as what it's been. Round 1, we got Miami. If we lose in the finals again, oh, I already know AI is about to crash out about that. We win in 6 in round 1. Round 2, we might not even make the finals this year. We're going 7 with Detroit. Do they have Cade still? Uncle Cade still hooping in the big 2039. Goodness gracious, bro. 2039. That doesn't even sound like a real year. And we lost in the second round. Oh! We almost came back. 25 from Bronny. It's over with. So I think the AI was saying this will be Bronny's last year in New York, but that second round L probably all but confirms it'll be Bronny's last year in New York. Bronny's down to a 92 now. Kept it short and sweet here. We lost in the second round this time. Bronny's numbers were pretty similar. Second round L, bro. After back-to-back finals appearances. Yeah, not great. My AI will move to make him... yeah, it was a disaster. His personal stats were efficient, but the team suffered, and his team got bounced in the second round. Yeah. So what's the new thing? This is the ultimate humiliation and final evolution. He's no longer the engine of a championship team. Last 3 seasons have proven that. Bronny James... What? What? We're putting him off the bench? No, we're not washed. Alright, I guess he's coming off the bench. They're telling me to drop his stamina, which I'll actually do now, because, like, he's off the bench. He doesn't even need the stamina like that. Hall of Fame 6th man of the year. I can't just invent badges. Gold microwave. There's a microwave badge, I think. Floor General Hall of Fame Dimer. Alright. Got it. That's so annoying. They're just trying to force my guy into an early retirement, bro. Force non-starter will be on for the rest of Bronny's career. 6-man Bronny. Oh, alright. 6-man Bronny. Attributes. Let's see. Stamina's going -10, which is crazy. It'll only be an 82. And then we're getting rid of some of his shooting badges. They want clutch shooter and volume shooter gone. I think I just called volume shooter. Like, I'm taking off shifty shooter. Alright, there you go. We're gonna give him microwave, which I think is a personality badge. No, is that out the game? Did they get rid of that? Dang, there might not be a microwave badge anymore. That used to be a thing, I think. And then we're bringing back the passing stuff. So Dimer, versatile visionary, there you go. And yeah, like I said, Bronny, he now has forced non-starter on for the rest, or not for one season. This is permanent. He's got to be a bench player for the rest of his career. He's going to win Sixth Man of the Year for sure. He's too good to be off the bench, but the AI, I don't know, man. I showed the stats. Like, why would you think he's a bench player? Cooper Flagg, your MVP. Bronny didn't win Sixth Man of the Year? You serious? That's crazy work. Did this just ruin my guy's career? 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He only gets to play 23 minutes. Yo, we cooked him. And the team didn't even make the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs. And why do you think that is? Let me give you a hint. It's because we benched our best player. And he's probably going to regress now because he didn't get to play. Oh, he didn't regress. Maybe this is preserving him. I don't know. But, oh, man, I'm not happy with that. Here's what Gemini's got to say. This is the rock bottom of his superstar career. My move to demote him to the bench was an unmitigated disaster. I'm saying he should not be on a team that misses the playoffs. He's 35, 1 year on his contract. The front office, me, is stepping in. The coach who benched Bronny has been fired. You're the coach! You're the one who did it! A new coach will fix the offense. Bronny's gonna be a point forward. Why? He's 35. He's too slow. 6'2" Magic Johnson. He will be quarterback. Oh, gosh. Okay, so, this is almost giving me a headache. Minus 10 speed, minus 10 lateral quickness. I can do that. Hall of Fame glove is gone. He can't guard perimeter players. We're also dropping his overall. Strength's going up. Post control's going up. We already gave him back his playmaking badges. Dream Shake? I don't know if that's a badge. That might have used to have been a badge at some point, though. All right, let's see what we can do here. They're really making my guy a 6'2" small forward. Saying, oh, wow, his overall went up a bunch. But saying fire the coach. You were the coach who made the call. Like, what are we talking about? All right, so here's what we got to do here. First of all, the athleticism's about to be cooked. Speed minus 10, it's only going to be a 67. The jokes write themselves. Lateral quickness, that's not an attribute here. We'll drop the speed with ball as well then, to be fair. 67 for both of these. 3 67s is nuts. And then defensively, glove gone. But he is going to get some help. The strength's going to go up because he's just old man game. You know what I mean? It said plus 10, but we can only get it up to a 99. And then post control is going to go plus 10. Oh, they're saying plus 10 to max it out. So they're saying max it out? All right, I'll do that. I'm not going to read too much into that. And then it says add those badges. Is there a Dream Shake badge? No, I don't think so. No, there isn't. Maybe like hook specialist. We could call that a Dream Shake type thing. And then they said drop him to a 92. So we got to do that as well. Yeah, he's a 93 with morale boost, which technically means, or no, they said 91. So he needs to be a 92 with morale boost. There it is. And I got to fire the coach. I got to make sure Bronny's a starter. He's the point forward or whatever. So let's go over here. Force non-starter off. And coaching. Can I fire my staff in the offseason? I'm sorry, Rick Brunson. He's the head coach, Brunson's pops? I can't fire him right now. I'll fire him in a second. Sorry to Brunson's pops, man. I saw Reggie Bullock bought an island, which is crazy. I'm gonna fire Rick Brunson, and we'll bring in, oh, I like this dude's name, Vince Washburn. Welcome to the team. Bronny, starting small forward. Oh, his stamina's still cooked from when Gemini was like, bench him, he's trash. So that's a thing. Year 17 loading. Chase O'Brien, MVP, only in year 5, already a 97, averaging 26 and 13 boards. Ridiculous stuff. Was Bronny really back to it? No, he wasn't all NBA. But we were a better team. We won 50 games. It's crazy. You start one of your best players, you do well. He averaged 22, 5, and 5. Problem is, yeah, his stamina's just cooked. He can't play. He's tired because we cooked his stamina. Round 1, we got Philly, and we're going 7, win that. It went to OT. I should have jumped in. My fault. 24, 5, and 5 from Bronny. Unk just doesn't have what it takes to play big minutes anymore. But he's still going to keep it going into year 18. I think that this next year or two could realistically be it for him, as he's down to an 89. What? This is it. This is the end of the line. You called the team worst, and you're right. Yeah, I said team is low-key worst. We lost in the first round. A first-round exit. Bronny is 36 years old. His stats are a hollow echo of his prime. He has done everything. He was the abandoned project in Utah. He was the G League experiment in San Antonio. He was the overpaid empty 81 in Sacramento. He became the co-star to Luka. He became the alpha dog who pushed Luka out. He became the Mamba 99 overall MVP. He became the king with back-to-back titles. He became the maestro in New York. And now he's 36 years old. He's a 36-year-old veteran on a losing team. The AI has one move left. There is no next season. There is no trade. There is no role. No new role. Bronny has a 2-year contract, but he is not going to play it out. He is not going to fade into obscurity as a 79 overall player. His legacy is too important. After the first-round agent... Oh, this is it. This is the end. He calls the Knicks front office and he calls a press conference. Bronny James is announcing his retirement from the NBA. The rationale: he has 17 seasons. He has 3 championships. He has 2 MVPs, 3 finals losses. He has conquered the small market of Sacramento and the global stage of New York. His body is regressing. His team is worst, I'm saying, and he has nothing left to prove. He is choosing to walk away now as an 89 overall legend rather than let the game force him out. See, this is something I talk about. Leave the game before it leaves you. This is the final update to his career file. All attributes set to 0. Active player status removed. AI rationale: his career's over. First ballot Hall of Famer. New badge. Yeah, whatever. Career status: retired. He goes down as one of the most dynamic, complicated, and successful careers in NBA history. From 75 overall cast off to 99 overall MVP, he has faced every narrative and won. The AI simulation is complete. I made my final move. This was an incredible career to control. Would you like to generate a full Hall of Fame speech or career retrospective for him? Bet. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, dude. My keyboard's messed up. No way I'm typing this bad. There it is. Bet. Let's do it. I generated the speech. It had profanity in it. We keep the channel family friendly, so we're not reading all that. It was also super long anyway. But now the thing is, Bronny James is still here in our simulation. So what do we do? Because I want to see him, make the Hall of Fame and everything. Here's what we're doing. We're going to suspend Bronny James for this entire season so he doesn't play. We'll set the injury duration to 480 days. And then I'm just going to make him super old as well in the roster editor. We'll just make him 40. If you're suspended at 40, you're not going to keep playing. So he'll retire at the end of this year. That way we can do a full rundown of everything that he accomplished. Wow, the Knicks were terrible with Bronny just chilling on the bench all year. Barely won any games. Dang, this dude's buff. Gerardo Garcia, 7'2", with arms like that, bro. That is crazy. He's got the Steven Adams build. Timberwolves win the chip. Player retirements. Bronny, you serious, bro? You really didn't retire? I'm gonna have to simulate a whole nother year. All right. Okay, they went 20-62. This should actually be it. There's no way he's going another year. He's like 41. New meme. James Jr., Jason James Jr. Bro, Bronny. This dude's 42. He just won't retire. He's trying to be like his pops, play a million years. I'm not even gonna sign him or anything. I'm suspending him. He's not playing. Oh, here's the way to get him to really retire. I'm gonna make bro a 40 overall. Yeah, now let's see you play another year. You're gonna be a 40, 42 overall at 42 years old. Same overall as your age. He is finally done. Bronny James has retired at 43 years old. And of course, gets inducted to the Hall of Fame with career averages of 27.7 rebounds and 5 assists, 1.5 steals, half a block. He won 2 MVPs, made 11 All-Star appearances, won 3 chips, a Finals MVP, made 5 All-NBA first teams, 2 All-NBA second teams, 2 All-NBA third teams, 2 All-Defensive second teams. Golly, Wemby's resume is stupid. He only won 1 ring though. As far as the record books, Bron was far and away number 1 all-time in scoring. Bronny finished 24th all-time, over 32,000 points. There you go. Field goals made, Bronny was 28th. He was 17th in threes made, 29th in free throws made. And that's about it. If you enjoyed the video and you made it to the end, comment Bronny. Sorry I made you a 40 overall at the end, Bronny. But it was a really fun career. Let me know if y'all want to see me do this with other players using AI. Like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.